Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. And I'm really happy to be here in this forum among distinguished speakers and participants to talk about digital therapeutics. Healthcare is becoming digital, and patients today are more empowered than ever before. And as a result, digital health solutions have become the need of the hour. And when we say digital health, it encompasses various platforms and systems that apply technological solutions to enhance healthcare delivery. Now, digital health is basically what we call as the umbrella technology, right? I mean, it has multiple categories in it, and one of those categories under digital health is what we are talking today in terms of digital therapeutics under digital health solutions. Digital therapeutics basically provides evidence-based, software-driven therapeutic interventions for prevention and management of a medical disorder or disease. I'm sure you'll agree that it's a new category of medicine in itself, and here it is the technology that aids in the curing process, and it impacts the same way as other treatments do, including drugs. Now, digital therapeutics has got a lot of attention in the last decade or so, and it sort of proposes to change the patient behavior and treat medical conditions using a variety of digital technologies. Now, having said that, there is still a confusion in terms of what it constitutes, right? I mean, there is no clear, there has been at least, I know that Digital Therapeutics Alliance is now doing a great job, but at least till now, there's been no defined criteria that make it distinct from the simple, normalized, digitized version of traditional therapeutics. So the main differentiation of DTX is that it enables a more sort of a personalized form of healthcare that actively adjusts to the patient's individual clinical needs. Now, DTX is delivered via multiple platforms. You all know that, including web, smartphone applications, text messaging, and it is done across boundaries and across time zones. And what's more interesting is that DTX approaches the problem in a much more holistic way. It addresses both physical as well as mental health aspects that includes both the cognitive and the behavioral perspective. Now, this approach makes DTX solutions more effective since it can be personalized to a specific patient. Now, while DTX is still in a development stage, the near-term goal, I don't want to say it as a long-term goal, but the near-term goal is to utilize AI/ML systems to monitor and predict individual patients' symptom data in an adaptive clinical feedback loop via digital biomarkers to provide a precision medicine approach to healthcare. And the global DTX market is growing, and it's expected to reach about 80 billion by 2027. And with that, gives a CAGR of about close to 20.5%, and that's huge. While it has come a long way, at least in the developed economies, there is still a lack of awareness regarding digital therapeutics in developing countries. And ironically, studies show that emerging markets are anticipated to offer significant growth opportunities for the marketplace in the future. I was just reading a report, and as per the report, it estimates that the biggest applications so far on DTX has been diabetes and weight loss. And shortly, there could be other candidates which are going to jump in, which includes the COPD or developmental disorders, or it could be post-traumatic PTSD and things like that. And we also know that Express Scripts formulary has already included digital products from Udivit's Well-Docs or Livongon and Omada Health for treating diabetes or hypertension or asthma and things like that. The global therapeutics market is segmented into sort of categories. I mean, it could be based on the application, like the diabetes or obesity or cardiovascular diseases and things like that, or it could be based on the technology, which is basically a hardware or software or combined things. And with so much variations just in the digital therapeutics market, I'm actually happy to say that we have a great panel today, and each one of the distinguished speakers today have a very diverse background, and it'll be great to hear how they see the role of digital therapeutics and how it is going to be playing in their area in terms of near and long-term goals, and also how effective the adoption of acceptance from all their stakeholders are going to be, right? At HARMAN, we've been developing some various solutions for digital therapeutics for some time now, right from supplementary behavioral therapy to various solutions of medication adherence from modern patient-reported outcome solutions, or collecting, integrating real-world evidence data as a feedback to pharma companies. We've also seen a success of varying degrees. And we've seen that what we've observed is the patients are excited to know more about their conditions, participate actively in their desire to manage their chronic conditions well. Now, the key is all the situation is in the situation is to provide the a simple, easy to use technology that can fit well in their daily routine, right? I mean, developing a compelling end-to-end user experience, which is simple to use and understandable, and it cannot be complex. If it's complex, then the patients are not going to be using it, no matter what the outcomes are going to be. And that's where our rich experience in terms of consumer technology, which is what we have been used to all along, that comes in help for us, and we are able to find ways to increase adoption and adherence of the users by providing compelling features that the users want to use. We feel that the time is now to use this learning effectively in healthcare to offer better solutions to patients and engage them well. And I'm actually really excited to see how this unfolds to benefit everybody. The journey is exciting, and it's great not just to witness it, but to participate in it and building innovative solutions. So I'll stop here. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm really eager to listen to the panel of speakers in terms of what thoughts they're going to share. Thank you, and back to you.